Hey guys, today we're gonna be making dumpling cupcakes. Legit beef dumplings sitting on top of savory cupcakes with spicy frosting and cream cheesy. I'm gonna be honest, it's my first time making this. There's a couple chapters to this recipe. We're gonna make the dumpling wrappers, the filling, the cupcake base, and the frosting. And we shall start off with the dumpling wrappers. Step 1!
Boil 3/4 cup of water. In a large bowl, pour in 2 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour and a pinch of salt. Then mix it all up.
Alright, it's boiling.
Stir in the salted flour into the water. The combination will look crumbly like dehydrated cottage cheese.
We're gonna be doing some art in this kitchen. It's gonna be a mess. Actually, this is gonna be like Play-Doh. Ooh, it's hot. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Do you see that steaming? I'm trying to be careful not to make too much of a mess in this kitchen, but I think I just need to not be so afraid and just go for it. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. So what is Skillshare? It's an online learning community for creators with more than 22,000 classes.
Whether you want to learn about videography, business, photography, language, art, and design, you'll find these subjects and more at Skillshare.
So if you want to make your passion into a full-time job, or maybe you're interested in making your own business, or maybe you just want to learn more about something you're interested in, Skillshare gives you all the tools to meet your goals. Do you want 2 months of Skillshare for free? Be the first 250 people to sign up. The link is in the description box.
These spots go quickly, so be sure to sign up as soon as you can. Premium membership begins around $10 a month.
The dumplings we're making, this is actually the recipe from a Skillshare course, but I'm having a different spin to it. I'm incorporating the cupcake aspect. Other courses I've bookmarked are more cooking lessons.
Afterwards, I shall learn how to make French macarons from award-winning cookbook writer Maria Salon.
Oh, it looks like a heart. That was totally unintentional too. I think we're ready for the next step. We're gonna shape the dough into a round disc.
Cut the dough in half, create a round disc with a half dough. Then cut the middle into a hole. We shape the half dough into a large bagel.
Okay, we have one done.
Oh yeah!
Now let's move on to the other one. I need to cover this one up.
After shaping the second bagel, place that under the wrap as well.
And we will let these guys sit for about 20 minutes.
For the filling, we need 2 packed cups of chopped Napa cabbage, which we shall rinse and coat it with 1 to 2 teaspoons of salt. Let the cabbage hang out for 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes droopy. Peel and mince 1 tablespoon of ginger. Instead of using green onion, I decided to use chives. The recipe calls for only 1 clove of garlic, but I love garlic, so I'm gonna put in 3 cloves altogether. 1/4 cup of low-sodium soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 1/2 tablespoon of sesame oil, a pinch of pepper, 1 pound of ground beef. Back to the cabbage, put it on a strainer, squeeze out the excess moisture, and add it into the bowl. Mix the ingredients together.
Now let's continue making the dumpling wrapper. Supposedly one of these rings is going to make 16 wrappers, so altogether 32 wrappers. I'm gonna cut it in half, line it up.
Cut the pieces in half again. Line them up as neatly as possible. Cut them in half again, and again, and again.
We have 16 pieces. Let's cover those pieces up and then work on the second ring. I didn't cut them into very perfectly even pieces, but that's okay.
Alright, 32 pieces complete.
For the next part, we're gonna be rolling these little pieces out into circles. I don't have a rolling pin, but I do have soy sauce bottle. And don't worry, I washed it. And we're gonna be rolling these until they are 3 to 4 inches in diameter. Cooking takes quite a bit of patience. I've got a little kink here. Let's see if we can straighten that out. No, it's getting kinkier. It's all good. Did the bottle open? Uh-oh. I might have to just go out and get a rolling pin.
5 miles later.
Alright you guys, got a rolling pin from the nearest market, and there's only one left. Ta-da! I also picked up some extra kale to make kale chips tonight. Let's continue where we left off. Oh, my shape is weird again. Why is it so hard for me to make a perfect circle? I just don't understand. What is this? I have newfound respect for all round foods, including pizza. I'm on my 5th one now, Each one takes me so long to make. Let's say even 5 minutes at the minimum to roll one out. 5 minutes times 32. That's over 150 minutes. You could watch a movie in that time. It's been 45 minutes and we're finally on to the last one. I didn't get a whole lot better, but I did get better. Sometimes the wrap will stick to the pin, so you gotta cover it with flour. But I find that applying my body weight onto the pin and rolling it, it helps with thinning it out.
Congrats, we've created 32 wrappers.
Let's put the filling inside the wrap. So some of the wraps are big, others are small, so depending on their size, I will add the filling accordingly. I'm gonna add water on the outside. This part I've done before. I've folded dumplings before, but using pre-made wraps. This time I just made it from scratch. So because it's not a perfect circle, oh, it still works. Ooh, I should put more filling in that. This one's gonna be a mega dumpling. Wow, it's like big as my forehead.
Look at how they turned out. The big ones are in the back, and in the front we have cute little ones. I went with the pleated fold. I'm thinking the smaller ones, we'll put it on top of the cupcakes. The bigger ones, we could just eat it as is. Looks like an army. And 2 are fallen soldiers. They exploded. This one looks like they got cut by tiger claws. Let's put the dumplings aside and prepare the cupcake base.
We're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. 1½ cup of almond flour, 1/4 cup coconut flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon salt. We're mixing the dry ingredients together first.
In a separate bowl, we add 3 eggs. The original recipe calls for almond milk, but I'm using 2 tablespoons of hemp milk instead. Pour in a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil. We shall cook 4 slices of bacon. The bacon will continue to cook in the oven, so I won't let them become too crispy right now. Let's combine the wet and dry ingredients. Add in 1 grated zucchini, about medium in size. Once the bacon has cooled down, cut each strip into smaller bits and place them into the bowl.
1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Not sure how much it will rise.
We ran out of our batch, so goodbye to row 3.
2 sets of rainbow, in you go. As the cupcakes bake for 20 to 25 minutes, we're gonna prepare the frosting.
In a fresh bowl, add in 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, 2 cloves of finely minced garlic, 1 bunch of chopped chives, and mix it all up.
Alright, let's take this off, let it cool down. Oh, ooh. It's crackling. While these cool down, let us cook the dumplings. You know, earlier we cooked the bacon. We still have some of the fat in there and we're going to be using that oil. I don't have a non-stick skillet in this height, so I'll pan fry here and then steam the dumplings in this guy.
Add in a few tablespoons of water into the bigger pan. We're gonna let these guys cook until their booties are golden brown.
Whoa, that was fast! Is this nice and golden? We're gonna let the first crew steam for 4 to 5 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna start another crew and pan fry. We're gonna give the exploded ones some love as well. Woohoo! Steam! Let's open one of them up to see if it's ready. It might be a little hot. They're ready. So excited to have it fully with the savory cupcake base. Oh no, I don't have enough frosting. Can I squeeze one more? Please, please. Oh, I might barely make it. No, I might not make it. It looks all melted.
The cutest and smallest dumplings shall crown the savory cupcakes.
We started filming this video around 11, and now it is past 5. Alright, now let's try it. No pressure, even if it doesn't taste good. It's one of my food fantasies I've been wanting to try, so it's all good. Which one? I'll get the one closest to us. The cream cheese frosting melted, so next time if I were to make this again, I will put the frosting into the refrigerator. Milk, cream cheese, and dumpling. It doesn't taste too bad together.
Not because I made it, genuinely, objectively. This is a success. It is tasty.
The cupcake base is gluten-free, just the base.
Also, objectively speaking, this is not for everyone, but if you like bacon, if you like cream cheese, if you like dumpling, then you will love this. And if you like all of those three, you might triple like this. It might be too much for you. Although I spent all day filming this video, it might end up being a 5-minute video or even 10-minute video. We'll see. You wanna see more cooking videos? Let me know in the comment section. Do you wanna see more experimentations? More food fantasies coming alive? Be sure to subscribe and join our adventure family. For more videos on a weekly basis, check out my other channel, Sweet and Tasty TV, for food and travel in Korea. Toodles, my noodles.
This is where I need a cameraman to get this overhead shot. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Has it been 8 to 10 minutes yet? I don't think I'm gonna put this one on the cupcake. This one I'll just enjoy as is. It might be too big for the cupcake, I'm thinking. In an ideal world, I wanna perfect every recipe before I share it with you guys. But sometimes, I have like an Airbnb or a kitchen booked, but I just didn't have the chance to try it in advance. And actually this past week was really crazy on editing. It's okay, because they say that when you try new experiences with people, it creates a bond. And actually, the first time you do things, surprises come up, or it's just like, whoa, the thrill of it.
I filmed so much today that my main camera, I used up all the memory cards. And then midway giving a review of the cupcake, I had no idea, but just stopped recording.
What a glorious mess of powder. Flour always leaves a glorious mess.